What's up, boys? Taking a look at some more NBA player props over on prizepicks. We've had a pretty good run so far this season, and we are looking to keep that going today. But I've got two player props for you guys today that I'm liking on this NBA slate. This doesn't have to be prizepicks, though. This prop is also available on sportsbooks and other player prop websites out there, but I highly recommend prizepicks. Tons of value on the board, I'm telling you guys. Use my code DOMG when you guys sign up. 100% deposit match. Link is down in the description below. But it's available in most states and most of Canada. You guys have to be 18 years or older, and then you guys can sign up for prizepicks. But let's just hop straight into this here. But one final thing, I'm going to make the intro nice and short for you guys today, but there is a Patreon, NFL, NBA, and all sports. If you guys are interested, we are up to 246 members now, so almost 250 members, which is insane to say. Genuinely appreciate all you guys for supporting me. This will give you guys access to all of my different plays, all of my write-ups for all of my plays, and also those plays ranked by confidence levels. So rankings, you guys have that, you have write-ups, and you have every single one of my plays over on the Patreon. If you guys are interested, 246 members. Finally, just leave a like on the video and subscribe. I seriously would appreciate it. Turn on those post notifications so you guys do not miss future videos, and also NFL coming up tomorrow as well. Let's take a look here at this NBA slate, though. We have a pretty nice slate today, I think. I was hating the slate last night, and I was kind of right about that one. Kind of about hating that slate, but let's hop in, take a look at these props, because I'm kind of liking the slate a little bit here. So let's start out here with an assist prop. I don't think this one's going to last super long, but this is what I'm talking about with the value on prizepicks. We're going to hop over to assists, and we're going to go down to the Brooklyn Nets, and we are finding Ben Simmons over 6.5 assists. This is insane value for the prizepicks board. Insane value. He's a minus 155 to go over 6.5 on the sports books. That's insane for prizepicks. Prizepicks is, I believe, a minus 137 odds. So you're getting better out. You're getting great value compared to the sports books, which is amazing. So right here, but make sure you guys tilt your risk. I'm gonna give you guys the explanation right here. You guys decide if you want to play this or not. That's actually hilarious. They literally just bumped this as I was talking. So let's move on to another prop. But Patreon just got some great value on that prop right there, I will say, because that was posted on the Patreon quite a while ago, probably about an hour ago. Let's hop into a player prop number 2 now. And if for those of you guys asking, I probably don't like the bump like nearly as much. Especially because it's a tougher matchup against Milwaukee. I did like that prop over 6.5. I think he'll get 7, but you're kind of flirting with a push at 7 assists. But I like Pascal Siakam here over 5 assists for this prop right here against Philly. So this is my second player prop. I guess I'm gonna give you guys technically a third prop. We're not gonna count the Simmons prop here over on YouTube, but Siakam over 5 assists. He's a minus 105 to go over 5.5 on the sports books, and there's potentially no Scotty Barnes in this game. If Scotty Barnes is out, this is flying up my rankings. It is number 1 by a mile, and I'll show you guys why in a little bit. But he has hit in this 3 most recent games. By the way, I do like this obviously if Scotty Barnes does play, but he's hit this in 3 out of 4 games this season, in the most 3 recent games as well. He's 5 for 6, by the way, with 3 pushes against the 76ers last season. So let's take a look at all of this right here, because I kind of gave you guys quite a lot right there. Let's take a look at the Raptors game. He's going to be at home against the Philadelphia 76ers. Scotty Barnes is apparently a toss-up to play per Rotowire NBA lineups right here. It's going to be a 2-point spread, 212 over-under. So 212 over-under is a little bit low. However, Raptors are usually a slower paced team. Their over-unders are usually a little bit lower, so I'm not too worried about that. But if Scotty Barnes is out in this game, that is huge for this prop. Absolutely huge. If Scotty Barnes is out, I am locking in so many entries with Pascal Siakam over 5 assists. And again, I'll explain that here in a second. So let's take a look here. First at the odds. This tool right here is called Scores and Odds, by the way, if you guys are interested in taking a look. Just go to NBA, and if you guys go to Game Details, and then go to Prop, and then go to Assists. So this will show you guys all the odds on all the different sports books, which can kind of give us a value on prizepicks. So he's a minus 108, minus 105, minus 111, minus 105, and minus 105 right there. So minus 105 on a lot of different sports books, which shows us that we're getting value on prizepicks, because he's about minus 110 on those sports books, minus 105, yet he's bumped down to 5 on prizepicks. That's huge value. Usually a player is bumped down if they're plus odds, but he's at 5 assists and he's like a minus 110, minus 105 on those sports books. So I'm liking Siakam here. He's got a great opportunity. He's got a great hit rate, like I've been saying. So 6 and 9 against a tough team to really get some assists on in Miami. And he also had 11 against Brooklyn, although he did have 1 against Cleveland, who is another tough assist matchup in about 34 minutes right there. Now he's facing the Philadelphia 76ers here. So the 76ers is what he's looked like in his game log for his career. Last season in the regular season, he had 5 assists and 12 assists. But if he played them in the playoffs last season, so if we type in, actually, I'm sorry, we got to type in including playoffs, and then it will pull up his full game log with the playoffs and all that. And he was killing this in the playoffs, man. 7-7, 5-4, 5-7, 12-5. So he was just killing it last season against the Philadelphia 76ers, who are an easier matchup when it comes to assists typically. But if Scotty Barnes does not play, this is what his game log looks like. 8, 7, 7, 10, 12, and 6 without Scotty Barnes. That is huge. I believe, did he play a game without Scotty Barnes in the playoffs? I don't quite remember. We'll see if this pulls up. He did. Okay, against the 76ers, actually, last season without Scotty Barnes, he had 5 and 4. So it wasn't as good against Philadelphia without Scotty Barnes, but he did have 5 and 4 in those games. But still, man, I'm loving the spot with him because also last season he had 8 assists against them. So 8, 5, and 4 without Scotty Barnes last season. But this is what his game log looks like with Scotty Barnes. He's only missed in 1 game without Scotty Barnes. So if he does not play, you know, that's a pretty damn good hit rate and still pretty solid odds. So I'm liking the spot a lot for Pascal Siakam here. So yeah, I'm definitely looking for Scotty Barnes to be out. But even if he's not out, I still like the spot for him right there. So let's take a look, though, at a final player prop. For this next prop here, we're going to take a look at the rebounds plus assist category. And we're going to go pretty far down the board. This is one of the later games tonight, I do believe. We're looking at Damian Lillard over 9.5 rebounds plus assists. I will say this is a lean for me. I have ones that I like a little bit better over on the Patreon. This is going to be a lean for me. If you guys want, you compare them if you guys like this prop with the other play that I showed you guys in Siakam. But Damian Lillard over 9.5 rebounds plus assists. I'm liking this one, and let me explain why right here. So this game, he's going to be at home against the Miami Heat. Miami is a matchup that I usually do not like to touch, I will say. However, somehow the Trailblazers are 4-0 and the Heat are 1-3. But usually they're a tougher team to get some rebounds and assists against, especially assists. But this is a 2.5 point spread for Miami and a 220 over under. Let's take a look here at his game log. 14, 7, 10, and 12 so far this season. So he said this in 3 out of 4 games so far this season. Jeez, I'm all over the place. But he's had 12, 10, 7, and 14 so far this season against all these different teams. But you take a look at his game log in his career against Miami, he has a pretty good track record against them dating back to 2018, but he did not hit this in his most recent matchup. He actually had 37 minutes and only had 4. But then you take a look at the other games from last season, he had 12 in 39 minutes. So he's been kind of all over the place, especially against Miami. Let's take a look at the odds on this one here. So let's find this game all the way at the bottom. This game's going to be at 10 o'clock tonight. Let's take a look at the props category, and let's take a look now at, come on, there we go. Let's find, oh, they don't even have a rebounds plus assists on here. That's kind of stupid. I believe on sportsbooks, though, I think he's like a plus 100 or something like that to go over 10.5 rebounds plus assists. Yet he's bumped down to 9.5 on prizepicks. So it's still pretty decent value right there. It's bumped down 1 from the sportsbooks. So there's a lot of reasons why I do like this prop. However, the reason it's a lean for me is the matchup. I'm not a big fan of the Miami matchup. They're usually a little bit tougher when it comes to rebounds and assists, so be aware of that. That's going to do it. If you guys enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel and leave a like. And again, check out the links down in the description below. PrizePicks link. Use my code DOMG. Available in most states. Must be 18 years or older. If you guys deposit $60, they'll match it. Give you guys another $60 in promo funds. You guys will have $120 total to go out and play with. And the Patreon is available if you guys are interested in getting some more props with write-ups and having them ranked by confidence level every single day. NFL, NBA, and all sports tier is available for you guys. By the way, all sports includes the NBA and NFL regular season. It says so right there in the description. But yeah, that's going to do it, man. Seriously, take at your own risk. Look into these more on your own, and I will see you guys in the next one. Subscribe, have those post notifications on, and I will see you guys maybe later today if I do another video, but probably NFL and NBA both coming tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next one. Peace out, boys.